Hi, class. It's Miss Lee. Today, we're going to learn about sphere. What? What's a sphere? Sphere, S snake sphere, sounds like a fancy word. And it is. And guess what? You are so bright. You can do this. Sphere. Now, sphere is a type of a three-dimensional shape. Three-dimensional shape, you might also hear 3D. People call three-dimensional shapes 3D to just make it a shorter word. 3D-dimensional shape because dimensional begins with letter D. So you might hear some other people say 3D shapes. That's the same thing as three-dimensional shapes. So sphere is a type of a three-dimensional shape. Okay. So can I show you? Of course I can. Yes. Look. Last week and the week before and the week before, we learned about flat shapes. See, these are all squares. And we know that there are other shapes, other flat shapes that we learn, like square. And then I can turn this around. Different colors of squares. Now, squares, rectangles, circles, pentagon, hexagon, all those shapes we learned are two-dimensional shapes because they're again what? Flat. Now, this is what a fat three-dimensional shape looks like. Oh, here's a red cube. You see how they're fat and you can move them around like it's a box. How about a cone? It looks like a party hat. And because it's fat, there's a curved surface here and a flat surface there. There's a little pointy top. Now, let's look at sphere. Today's math lesson is about sphere. It looks like a ball and it's fat. It's not flat. It's not flat, it's fat, and it looks like a ball. It's got curved surface. It's got a curved surface all around. Now let's go back to our math book. Let's hear the computer say sphere. Why not?
Sphere.
Sphere. Repeat after me. Sphere. One more time. Repeat after the computer.
Sphere.
Good job. Now that we know how to call this round, fat, circular shape, let's learn a little bit more about what a sphere is like. What are the characteristic traits of sphere? Does sphere have a
flat surface?
A flat surface? No, it's not flat, it's fat. In fact, it's got a curved surface all around.
Curved surface.
Yes, sphere has curved surface. Now then, what does that mean for, let's try this number 2. It's got all different types of three-dimensional shapes, 3D shapes. Now, it's a little bit tricky to try to draw a sphere on a piece of paper because it's fat. But let's use just a little bit of our imagination here, that the circle we see here, I'm going to use a red pen. Excuse me. Miss Lee's going to use a red pen. See these spheres here, the circular shape here, it's not flat. It looks like a sphere like we see up here and like here. Because it's tricky. It's tough to draw a sphere on a piece of paper because a piece of paper is flat. Okay, now the question we have right here says, number 2, color the spheres. Wow. Okay. Well, I think that is not a sphere because it's not curved all around. So I'm just going to, nope, sad face. That looks like a party hat. It's a cone. Oh, that looks like a box. That's not a sphere. That looks like a party hat just sideways. That looks like a box. That looks like a can of beans or soda can. None of that is sphere. Now, sphere. The question said color the spheres. So, okay, I can do that. That is a sphere. And that is a sphere. That's it. All right. Let's see what else we can do and learn about sphere. Oh, I like this. It's a mini bookshelf. Identify the object that are shaped like a sphere. Oh, I see. How interesting. See how now this picture is a little bit better? I'm gonna go by drawing a sad face around the object that is not a sphere. Easy, right? This one I can tell right away. It's like a little toy cube. Okay, this one, right? That is not a sphere. It looks like is a small box. And that one too, that looks like a soda can sideways. Oh, that definitely looks. This one definitely looks like a can of beans, can of corns, any type of cans that you see at a grocery store. Oh, that's a party hat. That is not a sphere. Sphere is round. It's round all around. Sphere is round all around. Oh, that's a book. Books does not have a curved surface. That's a gift box. Does not have curved surface. Look, isn't that easy? We just found 1, 2, 3 spheres. A balloon, a globe, a baseball. Wow. All right, let's see. Let's ask and study quickly with Mousy. Maybe he can tell us a little bit more about sphere. Are you ready? Because I want to know a little bit more about sphere. And I also want to check.
How can you identify, name, and describe spheres?
Yeah, I want to check if what we just studied together is correct. Let's continue with little Mousy.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day here at the zoo. It's a great day for a ball game. Earlier today, some kids were playing in the fields. I think they left some things behind. Click the sun to get a better look. The kids were playing with 2 kinds of balls. I wonder what games they were playing, Rafferty. I think it would be fun to play with a sphere, but I'm not sure which ball is shaped like a sphere. I think we need to know more about spheres to find the answer. Come on, let's find out more.
This is a sorting mat. Click to read the words in each section.
Yeah. Remember, this is the word of today's math lesson. Sphere. Sphere.
The word is sphere.
Yay.
A sphere is round. It has a curved surface and no flat surfaces. Now click to read the words in the other section. The words are not a sphere. This sorting mat helps you sort shapes by putting only shapes that are spheres on the left and shapes that are not spheres on the right. Ray has 4 shapes to sort. Which shape is a sphere? Look at the shapes below the sorting mat to help answer the question. Click this blue shape to find out if it's a sphere. The blue shape is not a sphere, so it belongs on the right side of the sorting mat. Is the yellow shape a sphere? yellow shape is not a sphere. It also belongs on the right side of the sorting mat. Is this red shape a sphere? No, it belongs on the right side of the mat. One shape is left. Is this shape a sphere? Yes, this shape is a sphere. A sphere has a curved surface with no flat surfaces. Now all the shapes are sorted. There are lots of things you see every day that are shaped like a sphere, such as a ball or an orange. You can use the three-dimensional shapes tool in your toolbox to take a closer look at a sphere. Try rotating the sphere so you can see it from all sides. A sphere is round. It has a curved surface and no flat surfaces. Here's a group of three-dimensional shapes. Which shapes are spheres? A sphere is a round three-dimensional shape with a curved surface and no flat surfaces. Can you find the spheres? Click the shapes that are spheres. Then click check.
Great. This is very similar to what we just did a few minutes ago, boys and girls. So let's look for spheres. I can see that looks like a circle, but because it's very hard to draw a sphere on a flat surface. But yes, what are spheres like? Sphere is number 1, round. Sphere is number 2, it has a curved surface. 3, a sphere does not have a flat surface. Those are the 3 things that we really need to know about a sphere. One more time. Sphere is round. It has a curved surface. And it does not have a flat surface. Yay! Okay, let's look for more spheres. Sphere, sphere. Oh, that one? This one looks like an egg. Eek. Okay, kind of. All right, let's check our answer.
Great! You found all 3 spheres. These other shapes are not spheres because they have flat surfaces or they are not perfectly round. Now let's practice with the personal math trainer.
Select the object shaped like a sphere. Oh, I can see right away. I see a ball right in the middle, a baseball. That is a sphere because a sphere is round. It does not have a flat surface. It only has a curved surface. Check answer.
Well done!
Next, number 2. Select the real objects that are shaped like a sphere. You can choose more than one. Okay. A sphere is round. A sphere has a curved surface. A sphere does not have a flat surface. Now, right away, A, right here, it's a box. It has flat surfaces all over. That's not a sphere. Oh, and B. Okay, that looks like a watermelon. I'm going to select it. Watermelon is round, and it has a curved surface. It does not have a flat surface. Okay. Oh, and then basketball, of course. Basketball is round. It's round all around. And it has a curved surface. It does not have a flat surface. I'm going to check our answer.
Awesome!
Great! Okay. Class, today I want you to do an activity on Seesaw, and then I want you to look for spheres. Okay? Have fun!